Final Fantasy 13-2, the story so far. Kupo! We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
Ja, ich dachte mir, ich lasse euch das immer wieder sehen und ja, immer wieder nach Herrschafts massiv da weiter zu spielen. So, da angekommen, werden wir auch direkt zum Hof hochgehen.
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one seeress to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The seeress Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others. Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
Boah, geil, Kino.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the seeress Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We try to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
Dankeschön.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Oh Gott, heute schon so viel Gelaber. Puh.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
So, ich schau mal ganz kurz in mein Buch nach. Und zwar steht da... Natürlich steht das hier wieder nicht drin, ne? Sehr interessant. Naja, dann nehmen wir was anderes. Nehmen wir das einfach.
I wonder
Im Buch
what
stand
kind of
dazu auch jetzt
person the
nichts.
Cirrus was. What does she have to do with lightning?
We're still not in a position to say. All we know is that each successive generation of Cirrus went by the name Yule. Anything else is pure conjecture.
What happened to her after the city was destroyed?
She either shared the city's fate, or left for good. In any case, her end was not recorded.
Gut, ich glaube, der hat nichts mehr zu sagen.
We've still barely scratched the surface here.
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are.
Gut, kommen wir noch ein paar Items hier. Verstand hätte aber auch nichts mehr zu sagen.
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former sanctums.
Genau.
I know I can't keep comparing life to what it was on Cocoon.
Gut, hier hinten war nichts mehr.
I wonder what the residents of this ancient
Dann müssen wir
city-
dahinter.
So you're the ones who defeated Atlas.
So, und das kommen wir hier später ran. Hier hinten ist mir nicht was. Wow. Hier ist was.
Come on, Mom.
What?
Das sind jetzt natürlich wieder sehr interessant.
Magic?
Aber
Impressive.
gut.
What?
Whoa.
If there's a paradox that can actually save lives and be used for the greater good, there may be no need to resolve it.
So, dann hier oben noch eins. Und weiter oben ist auch noch eins. Upsala.
I work better at monsters, please.
So, auf welcher Seite ist das denn? Auf der Seite.
I miss Cocoon's night sky.
So, dann liegt da hinten irgendwo eine Eins. Genau da. Vor dem Kopf am King. Da sieht man das ein bisschen. Daran kommen wir aber noch nicht. Das werden wir erst später kriegen können. So, dann werden wir jetzt mal wieder reisen gehen. Wir müssen ein kleines Stückchen zurücklaufen. Damit wir zur neuen Welt gelangen. Beziehungsweise zum Portal. So. Wir müssten dann, glaube ich, hier runter. Genau.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
So. Und dazu steht, glaube ich, auch schon wieder nichts im Buch. Wenn ich das schon wieder richtig gesehen habe. Ja, ich glaube nicht. Ist jetzt auch egal, ich werde jetzt einfach mal was antworten. Natürlich nicht. Nehmen wir mal X.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Papa? Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Heiltrank. Also haben wir das Richtige geantwortet, obwohl nichts im Buch stand. Toll. So, jetzt haben wir über 200 freigeschaltet. Und ja, wir werden uns erstmal direkt dorthin begeben. Obwohl ich sehe, wir werden erstmal das Spiel speichern und im nächsten Part weiterführen. So, natürlich kann man in der Chronosphäre auch speichern. So, gut. Dann bedanke ich mich erstmal fürs Zusehen. Tut mir leid, in dem Part war ein bisschen viel Text und so. Aber ich meine, dafür wird es im nächsten Part wieder ein bisschen actionreicher, denke ich mal. Gut. Dann verabschiede ich mich und wir sehen uns im nächsten Part.